Number 36 is asking about one simple concept, the mean, right? So there's a formula for that. You have to memorize it. And when you do have it in your brain, don't just leave it there. Get back to basics and put it on the page. Show your work. Get it going, right? So the average formula, average and mean are the same thing, is to have the sum of the numbers over the number of numbers. That's my shorthand for it. You can write it however you like, but trust me, get it on the page, okay? Now, the first thing that they tell us is that we basically need to find the mean of both Andrew and Maria's masses here, the rocks in their collection. So we should do the easier thing first. The easier thing would be Andrew, since we have all of the data for him. We don't have to deal with his x. Let's do that first. So we're going to use our calculators for this, but I also think it's a good idea to write everything that we put in our calculators on the page. It does not take much time to do this, and it's going to help us like double check our work. So the sum is all those numbers added up, divided by, well, there's 6 numbers, okay? So I would not be able to do this in my head. 2.4 plus 2.5 plus 3.6 plus 3.1 plus 2.5 plus 2.7 is 16.8 divided by 6 is an average for Andrew of 2.8. Okay. The rest of the question tells us that Maria has an average, a mean of 0.1 kilograms more than Andrew. So that means Maria's average is really easy. That's 2.9. Now this is where some people get stuck, but it shouldn't be, because if we've put the formula on our page to start, we should always use the formula, come back to it. That's why we want it on our page. It's a visual reminder of the steps that we can take whenever we're talking about mean, right? So we have a lot of pieces here. We know that the average is 2.9. We know that there are 6 rocks in Maria's collection. And we can just keep the sum the same way. I mean, yeah, there's an x this time, but the process hasn't changed. We're supposed to add up everything in that list. And so I can't add up everything because the x is unknown. But I could add up what's there, 3.1 plus 2.7 plus 2.9 plus 3.3 plus 2.8. All of this is 14.8. And I also can start to work my way towards that x by multiplying by 6 on both sides to get the 6 here away from the right side of the equation, away from the x. So that's going to give us 2.9 times 6 is 17.4, and now we have x plus 14.8. That's really simple. Subtract 14.8 from both sides, and we get that x is equal to 17.4 minus 14.8, 2.6. There you go. So whenever you're talking about average or mean, put the formula on the page. I guarantee you're going to use it, and it's better to have it because a lot of times we're going to kind of use it in this backwards way that we did for Maria. Andrew was the frontwards way that we're used to, the way we learn in school. But we can kind of work backwards with it as well. And so it's better to have it on the page so you can just start putting things in the right places without worrying that it's weird. That's definitely easier for your brain.